Now it's time to turn that same skill outwards. Understanding others works the same way. It's all about gathering data. The first rule: don't cut yourself off from the evidence. That means not interrupting people, not jumping to conclusions, and not rolling your eyes or pulling faces while they talk. Every time you do that, you're missing information that could help you understand where they're coming from. And don't stop at just hearing the words. Words can be slippery. When someone says they're fine, that might mean they're stressed, upset, or genuinely fine. It depends on the person. So you need to look deeper. Pay attention to how they say things. Look for patterns. Do they shut down under pressure? Do they get fidgety around certain topics? Do they seem extra quiet in group settings? These small details often tell you more than words alone ever could. Once you've gathered this data, you can't just sit on it. It's not enough to understand someone's perspective. You have to actively incorporate it into your solution. If someone is stressed about a deadline, don't just acknowledge it and move on. Factor it into the way you handle the situation. Maybe you give them more clarity on what needs to be done, or offer to collaborate on the task to make it less pressure. Incorporating someone's perspective doesn't mean you have to agree with them or change your mind. It means that you're showing a genuine interest in their side of the story, and that you're willing to let that influence the outcome in a meaningful way. Emotional intelligence only really works when you've got both parts in play. Because understanding yourself without understanding others, that's a recipe for tunnel vision. You risk steamrolling people without even realizing it. You might be confident, clear on your boundaries and sure of your feelings, but completely blind to how you're affecting the people around you. And on the flip side, understanding others without understanding yourself, that's how you slip into people-pleasing. You end up bending over backwards to keep everyone else happy, even when it's making you stressed, resentful, or burnt out. The real power of emotional intelligence is in the balance. And sometimes, that balance means putting other people's needs ahead of your own, which, in a world obsessed with self-empowerment, can sound like a bad thing. But it's only a problem if you're doing it unconsciously, if you're giving too much without realizing why. When you make that choice deliberately, because it matters to you and because it brings you fulfillment, that's not weakness, that's control.